Right, so hi everyone. It never fails to amaze me, right, that I don't plan it like that, but like I've just came to film this at, it wasn't exactly 14:44, but it was just past that. So you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's always around the 144 number, so really pretty crazy. Anyway, what I'm saying is that is crazy because I have been, I'm absolutely sweating and I'm exhausted. I've been wrestling with hoovering under my bed. And you might think, oh, so what? It's actually a mammoth task because the bed goes right down, well, almost right down the floor, right? And it's on wheels. But it means that the amount of dust that is accumulated under the bed is a nightmare, right? But I came to, I've done it and I'm like, right, burned a lot of calories and I'm going to keep, this is what happens to me. See, when it's leading up to the change of the season, whatever equinox it is, I always just get this huge burst of energy to like space clear. But I mean, I smudge and space clear like sometimes every day, but like definitely every couple of days. And I do a huge, where I do the whole house at least once a week or something. Um, but you know, like I just feel I need to gut everything and clean everything and that. And so I'm sharing this if some of you are feeling like that too. But so, but basically the reason why I'll do my intro after, but the reason why I had to come and do it is because I was getting some really powerful, interesting downloads as I was hoovering, right? And I was like, fuck hell. And what I was thinking to myself was like, oh god, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, right? Like just, you know what I mean, the things that you can find under your bed that was like, oh my god, like, you know, or lost stuff, or like, oh my god, fuck, I knew it was there. And it was really nothing that bad. Like, if anything, I found some crystal babies, so it was really quite, what's this again? Aura amethyst, I think. Wait a minute, am I remembering that right? Yes, it is. It's a mixture of amethyst and, why do I want to say citrine? Oh, wait a minute, maybe that's my ametrine. Oh, maybe that's my ametrine. Well, it's one of the two. But, and this is obviously clear quartz.
Always wanted to become a great singer?
Whoa.
Hey, I'm
I don't think so. Need to turn the volume down on that. No, I don't want to become a great singer. I just sing for the fun of it. But that coming on might have something to do with something, you know, like something to do with singing for someone, because that's what part of that advert just said. Also, I found this under the bed, so there could be something significant. No, something can't even talk. Something significant about November or Scorpio season, or that's also Sagittarius season as well. So yeah, like either November past or a November before, or it could be someone's birthday, an anniversary, blah blah blah. But I found that under the bed, and it was really looking quite pristine for however long it's been under the bed. Yeah, and the rest of it was just dust and, you know, old socks. So, but so let's get into this. I'm just going to grab whatever old cards and give whatever message, because I had wanted to. Oh yeah, and it's the 16th, which is the tower today, so that can be unexpected changes. Like I said, good, bad, and different. It's just big changes. And often what crumbles, well, all the time, what crumbles with a tower was because it wasn't built on a firm foundation anyway, and it's making way for better stuff to come in. And like I said, you know, before people panic, because I know that can make people panic. That also means if it was a really unstable, unhealthy foundation between you and your twin, you can clear away the crap and start from a healthy foundation, you know, with the same person, if you choose to do that. 418, so that's a sign for union. If you're new around here, because my birthday's the 18th of April, and my birthday numbers all combined add up to the 4 of Wands, which is the union card. But yeah, but I really did, I felt that they were saying that to me, that it's kind of like, so it's, you know, it's kind of like the skeletons in the closet, but it's kind of like if you just face it and you look at the boogeyman under the bed or whatever, the dust under the bed, or just, you know, face the things that you're dreading to do, it actually isn't that bad, and it can even bring gifts to go that deep. And so I feel it's symbolic of like having a deep conversation with someone where you just air it all out. But again, I can't say that everybody's going to be as squeaky clean as under my bed, but that's for you to know and you and your person to find out, whoever this is about. So, if even everything gets revealed, it's kind of like Titanic, isn't it? She had a lot of secrets and she threw something into the ocean and all that shit. Right, so, I am worthy. Oh my god, I forgot the affirmation was this. I am worthy of a healthy, intimate relationship with like-minded person. I trust the universe to know when to bring us together. Now, I've had an amazing synchronicity with this, which, this is funny when I say things that I can't actually elaborate on. So that's all I'm going to say. But I will, yeah, I will share that later at some point. It's that much of an amazing synchronicity. That'll go in my book, put it that way. So, 555, big changes. It's got drawn at 555. So, but there could be something specific coming through about a union or a reunion in this one. Like I said, everything I do is timeless. Let's just see what comes out. So, with the other cards, what I'd got was basically like somebody saying like, look, I don't want you to totally leave me alone, but also that kind of vibe of I don't also want the pressure of going too fast. So you could be saying this to someone, or somebody could be saying this to you, regardless of your divine feminine, divine masculine. Just kind of wanting to have fun with someone at your own pace. And this person's thanking you for being their best friend, even when you've pushed them away, and just acknowledging that nobody knows them like you do. Because if it's your true twin flame, that's the truth. It's the other fucking half of your shell, your shadow cell, whatever you want to call it. You both are parts of each other. And also, oh my god, that's really crazy. I forgot that was the card I put. That's not a coincidence, I just said that'll go in my book, because the other card I pulled was I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. How crazy is that? Shit, that's crazy. I forgot I'd okay, that's kind of blew me away. So that, like, if you're new to me, now I can do the intro. I normally do it at the start. Everything I say is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So you saw there, I just told you all the random shit that had happened to me, and it's going to have meaning to at least one person out there, but it'll have more than meaning to just one person. And it doesn't need to be right away either. Sometimes this could be for somebody that finds it a year later, 2 months later, 6 months later, blah, blah, blah. On that note, I was actually watching one yesterday, the day before, that I'd done at some point, and it was actually mine. So there you go. Like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, and you could be like, well, how do you know it's yours? I just know. I just felt it. But it was like when I was channeling it, it wasn't happening then, obviously, and I knew because it wasn't happening to me, but I can feel just with the different feelings that I was describing for the feminine and what I was describing for the masculine, I'm more than sure that that was mine. So, so that's why I say, yeah, trust where you're guided, whether it be my channel or anyone else's, but I can only speak for how it works for me, as I channel messages way in advance. And yeah, just trust what you're guided to. It's a little bit like why I say that, right? I've found that, I saw that recently, right? When other people like share what's worked for them, right? Like on YouTube, like whether it be like other energy readers or tarot readers or healers or chakra stuff, chakra clearing or protection, all that. I always like, honestly, every single time, like I could really love the person, but when I look at their recommendation, it doesn't resonate with me. Do you know what I mean? And that's because that person was guided to it for them. They were guided to it for them at that point in their life, right? And then they might not even resonate anymore. So it makes sense. So I don't know why I'm guided to share it, but I'm just guided to share that it's like, there's that too, you know what I mean? So it's always like when you respect someone, you think fondly of them, and you know that they know their stuff and that, then it's great, yeah, go and check it out. But, I would be interested if other people know what I mean. But every time, yeah, it's quite interesting. Like, it's not, I suppose there could be cases where it's like, oh, you're quite similar and you like the same stuff, but it's just with this particular ones like that. That's why, I have had some negative experiences ages ago and not too far ago, not too long ago as well, where you could like recommend my stuff to somebody, and yeah, like it's just, you know what I mean? There's something, it's hard to explain, but it's like, it is hard to explain, so I'm not even going to bother, but you know what I'm saying? Just basically, it's all about frequency and finding what resonates for you. Right, so because of these cards that I've pulled, and also I can't be bothered getting the actual card, so in fact, no, it's not sitting here. The one that I pulled for Saturday was the financial healing, so it was like, you know, be open to receiving through all avenues, so definitely be open to unexpected money coming in, or unexpected happiness, especially to do with love because of this affirmation. Also, cardinals remind me of loved ones of spirit, so loved ones of spirit are really closely working with you if this resonates. They're always closely working whenever I'm channeling in, because they're always around me. But your ones, you know, if this is for you, are really close around you at this time for some reason. And what else? Yeah. And my eyes are really homing in on that card. I love bond goes stronger over time. I think the main message here, though, is it's definitely what I was getting from hoovering under the bed. It reminds me of like really airing out all the dirty laundry, or like I said, the boogeyman under the bed, or you know, when you're like, what am I going to find here? Twin flame union. Wow, is that not crazy? That's what you're going to find. It's nothing bad. Heart, body, mind, and soul, and also it's 11:44. So there's something. This is definitely in this all these synchronicities. There's something here about a twin flame union that is grown stronger over time, which do tend to be all of the ones I tend to attract, because of how long I've been on this crazy ride. Right, okay, so let's put that one there. I don't know well, I think it must have came out once before, but right, we can do that now. And also my throat's feeling a wee bit sore, and it wasn't before, so I do feel there is something about an important conversation coming through here. What else have we got? Burning desire, flames of passion ignite. Hello. And falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one. Let's just do 3 today, right? Because that fits in the frame. So, my. Right. I keep saying things that I don't usually say, but they're really funny, the things I keep saying. My. Oh, that was a song when I was younger. My, oh. Na, 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 na. Come on, people of my age, you know what I mean, but that's really all it says. But I loved it. I had it as a ringtone. I don't think the song really has a lot of substance to it, but yeah, there's a twin flame union coming together through burning desire and falling in love, and it's something that has grown stronger over time. And yeah, someone's going to be reaching out to you. Expect a call or a text from a person of interest. Wait a minute, let's do that. That'll annoy me if anyway, I didn't look properly, but, oh, wait a minute. I just took them all away again. That means something too. We'll just put that as like a standalone message that someone's reaching out. Because I do want to get back to doing my hoovering and housework. Because you know when it's like one of them things where you start doing the housework, and especially when you've got ADHD and all the rest of it, guys, like, which is me, you know, all these memes where somebody's sitting with a fucking Halloween mask on looking at an old diary and they've got a fucking load of mess around them. There's a potential for that to happen, so I want to keep going. But you know, I've not done that for years, but I remember the days when I would strip the bed and everything, and then I would get caught up, distracted like that. And actually, it would have been when I didn't know that I had ADHD. And then I'd be so tired from tidying my bed and how exhausted it was that I'd actually end up going to bed without even putting the duvet on and everything. You know what I mean? I just fall asleep. And I've not done that for many, many years, but I don't want to start, you know, I don't want that to happen. So anyway, I need to calm down. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but right, so where I've just put those cards down, these circle ones are starting to fall, which makes me a bit nervous, and also it annoys me because, wait a minute, I need to fix it. maybe some of you know what I'm about to say, but look, the teacup was falling there. A certain darkness needs to see stars. I'm going to put it back here. So, you know, it wouldn't smash because it's a carpet here. But, I mean, it could get chipped or something if it fell in the leg of the chair. But the point is, this is about the period of darkness that you've needed to be in, Divine Feminines or Divine Masculines, in order to see the light. So definitely there's a twin flame union coming together. Someone's desire has been burning away there. It's helped this person realise that have a sudden awareness that their Divine Feminine is the one, and this is why someone will be reaching out to you. I can't stand right now that I'm one of the many people in a sea of people that are giving this message, but whatever, we have to push that aside. So can you just maybe tell us a wee bit about the Divine Masculine I'm picking up on? It might pick up on their karmic energies, but we'll just see what fell on the floor. Oh, the destroyer of the fault line. Right, what I'm getting from that sounds like a film. What I get from that, right, and also see these blue, there's lots of things I get from this. See these wee blue things, that reminds me of like Blu-ray starseeds, which is what I am, so other people out there may like, you know, resonate with that, or, you know, spontaneous awakening, because that's what the card is on one of my other decks. Also, this looks like wolf medicine. With me being wolf medicine, that it can always just be about that, you know, I'm gathering people in a group here to give the message, but there's loads of people that actually are wolf medicine that watch this channel as well. Also, the fault line, this reminds me of the New Earth, Old Earth split. So, you know, I've been bringing through these messages for quite some time now. But what is really quite crazy is the last day that I done it, where I put it in the title, I did notice loads of other channelers picking up the same energy, and it's not I don't mean like tarot readers, I mean like ones, it's hard to explain what I mean, but I just saw loads of, because again, I actually don't pay any attention to these ones, because it's like I'm subscribed to a few channels that are like, they actually give out the same, but I really mean like they give out this message all the time, like it's happening now, like, you know, only these people are ascending and all this kind of bullshit. But it was kind of interesting, like sometimes some of them are, because there's loads of them like that, because again, I'm future orientated, so I was on YouTube like the minute it came out. I'm subscribed to like the most ridiculous. It blows my mind when some of you have said on the live before that you're only subscribed to a few people. I'm like, what? You mean that you only watch a few people? And some people have been like, no, I'm literally only subscribed to a few people. And I'm like, I can't even get my head around that, because it's like, yeah, I'm just subscribed to so many channels. It's absolutely ridiculous. But so there might be something about decluttering there. Maybe I would sit and take the time to subscribe from all the things I'm not watching anymore, which is like more than half of them. But maybe I won't, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like there's something about a Divine Masculine, I think, destroying their way, because remember that's an archetype card in another archetype deck. I feel that's like someone breaking their way through the debris because of what I've just been doing with the under the bed. Do you know what I mean? It's like somebody's realising I can either stay on this side where it's dark, or I could go to the New Earth and find my twin flame. The castle always feels like someone's house. I call my house the castle, just because of being high up. Right, let's see what other ones. The forest, yeah, that always feels like couldn't see the forest for the trees. The animal, that feels like the burning passion. The siren, there's the karmic energy that's been holding Divine Masculine back. The warrior, and there's a snake. But see, that could be a good thing sometimes, that the snake medicine is like, you know, helping. But in this case, it feels like, look, that snake's trying to hold back. So it's like there's a snake trying to hold back the masculine. Oh, see what I mean about it? I love interpreting it my own way, but it's not even me, it's God speaking through me, do you know what I mean? But these aren't the meanings of these cards, but that's because I'm a channeler, do you know what I mean? So I don't, I just say anything that comes out, because it's going to be right, it's for who it's meant to make sense to. The village, oh my god, yeah, there's confirmation. So, you know, it's not just one snake, it's quite a few snakes in the grass, the village, that are holding this masculine back. And again, it doesn't need to be as dark as what it sounds. It can just be like the mindset, you know, like the the mindset, the culture of all the people around someone was to do it this way, this way, and this way. That could even be like, you know, after school, you go to college, you go to uni. A lot of people meet somebody at uni, get a good job, whatever a good job is, and then get married and have kids, right? It's actually, I don't know why I even said it like that, because that isn't actually a lot of people that I know. It is some though. But, you mean, in other ones, it's just like, go out and get drunk every weekend, and when you do eventually decide to settle down with somebody, it's just because you're at a certain age that everyone else is, but it might not necessarily be the love of your life. It's just because of that panic of, oh, now I'm different. You know what I mean? Which isn't a reason to either. What's another one? It can even just be a simple one of like, if quite a lot of you and your friends are all single, and you're having a lot of fun going out partying and that, and then yeah, you've seen that. That's quite a good example. When somebody actually does meet somebody, like falling in love, it can rock the dynamics of friendship groups. I just do not miss any of this stuff that I'm talking about right now. But do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's sad. That it's really sad that about human beings. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I just cannot stress enough. When you actually go your own way and you get your own freedom, and you can still have friends, but you've got the freedom. It's friends that support you with your unique differences and going your own way and aren't holding you back like that. And it's always subconscious. It's not like people's friends are like, I don't want you to follow your dreams and do this because you're challenging my shadow and I'm not pushing myself to be the best that I can be, so how dare you be the best. It's not, they don't say that to you. It's all subconscious. So it'll just be something holding you back that you're not conscious of. You're like, why do I feel like I can't go for it? And it's because there might be, people might even be going one step further and willing you to fail. Sorry to be calling this stuff out, but it does fucking happen. Right. Anyway, what else? So what do we need to know about the feminine? The comic. So this feminine, you could use humour as a way to get through life. Definitely resonate with the feminines. Feminine side of it. That could be a lot of us, so I'll attract a lot of people like that, right? What else? Quite a funny wee card as well, the cat with a party hat. And the threshold, this always feels like somebody is going to cross your threshold. Your house, that is. And only with your permission. And the temple, oh my god, and then with me making that joke, it wasn't a mistake. They made it. Sorry. But it's like, you know, because that's your body. So nobody can cross your threshold, your house, without your permission. Or they shouldn't anyway. By the way, I'm like, yeah. I watched this programme last week that was, so it probably is relevant because it'll be about people's karmic partners. I found it really triggering. It was basically about domestic abuse, which I sincerely hope nobody is a victim of right now or in the past, but let's face it, the reality is it's absolutely going to be, in fact, I know for a fact it is because of people that I've helped over the years, but the point is it doesn't need to be physical. It can be, you know, mental, spiritual, emotional abuse. And yeah, anyway, it was just awful. Like it was really hard hitting. Like it was like the girl had secretly filmed what this guy had done to her and that, and it was like he was just whacking her about like it was another day, and I was just like, I was crying. It was really upsetting, and it was just like I won't describe it too much, but I won't describe it too much, but I think they're just getting across the fact that it's like some karmic energies that people have been around really have messed with your head or your twin's head. And again, I have to stress, like, you know, I give darker messages sometimes, and right enough, you know, the moon is in my 8th house, which is Scorpio energy, but this is particularly dark, so it's definitely not going to be for everyone, and even there's bits of this could resonate, but it's, even if it's just the emotional, spiritual torture of this, you know, that's what I feel. Obviously it's awful when, you know, because there was 4 different women in this, and the woman did actually get justice in the end. Like, he did, and that was actually her husband. Like, he did go to jail, but he was actually denying it, and it was just, yeah, it was just really all this horrible shit. And but it was the ones where it was like, you know, like, I think it was like somebody's ex had actually like forced their way into the house. Like, so they were actually split up, and the guy actually forced his way into the house and beat her up. I was like, that, you mean, it's just horrifying. And he really beat her up. And but it's also just the text and that, like, that's what I think was really, I was like, right, I wanted to watch it, and I knew they were getting me to watch it for the people that I help, and just, this does happen on this journey. But it was quite distressing, the text, because it was things like, you know, just mind games, and just because I've had that in the past, like long ago, it just was, you know, just. And also, I've yeah, I could go on and on here. I've supported many people in my work and personal life, actually, and like I said, I've went through it. Is that when somebody could just speak to somebody like you're nothing and make you feel worthless, and it's just, that's what breaks my heart, that can stay with you for years to come, and actually then sabotage healthy relationships. Oh my god, this took a dark turn, but like I said, it must be relevant. But you can heal from that. That's the plus point, is you can heal from it. So obviously they've got me to deliver this divine message. I know it doesn't feel too divine, because it's like, if you've come across this channel and you are not letting anybody close to you, male or female, by the way, because this can happen to anyone, yeah, hopefully you can find something on the channel to help you with that. And I don't mean the readings, because I do this because I love cards, and cards are, you know, I'm an oracle, so part of my, I use different words every time. I know I'm an oracle, I'm a seer, I'm a clairvoyant, blah, 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 shaman, all of this stuff, but they make it interesting. If I was just standing here talking, not using the cards, it would be kind of boring. Like, they're an interesting visual, but I could do that. I do that. Some videos I do just stand for 30 minutes, I haven't even pulled a card. But most of the time I don't, because it's like, I would find that boring too. But yeah, I think with what I've tapped into there, it would be a personal session for obvious reasons. But I'm really sorry if we've got something about the father here. I'm really sorry if there's a father. This could be a natural, literal father. It could be your father, or it could be somebody that is a father in your life. So that's anyone with kids. So like, this is, you know, it could be anyone. It could be someone's friend that's a father. But it's somebody, a divine masculine energy in their feelings, realising someone's the one. So that fits with that. Oh, remember, this is what came out. Look, and the feminine is a mystic. I know it fits for quite a few people. But because divine feminines are, you know what I mean? We are very, we're mystics. So are divine masculines. Twin flame union, the one. I'm just potential thumbnails. Right, so I think we've got enough about that, but do we want to get, just what I said, do we want to get some archetypes of the, whatever I mentioned, because I wondered, because I did watch that like last week sometime, but I definitely think it's got to do with somebody that's been subject to yeah, just somebody breaking you down to nothing, which isn't really nice. The ocean, yeah, ocean of feelings. The father, oh my god, it came out again, the father in the seed. So again, you know, like, that's like, somebody could be pregnant. Like, I'm just getting real there, because it's like, look, the father in the seed. So this could be either present, or this is a warning to be careful about who, yeah, be careful where you plant your seed. There's no other way to put that. Or this could be something in the past. So this could be about and something that was a dead end. This could actually, look, in the ring. Oh my god. This could actually, in the tear. Fuck's sake, I did say something about a marriage there, didn't I? So this could even be like somebody, like, alright, I don't even, this is a bit too deep, but I'll stop with the cards in a minute, but the dead end, the ring and the tear. Like this could even be like an abusive marriage. Like, do you know what I'm saying? With what I've just... Right, it's not going to obviously be for everyone. And if you're like, no, every word that you said resonated, but I never married them, then take that too, you know, but it's going to resonate for someone, because that was really quite clear. It's like, there's children involved here. Or if you don't want there to be, if it's a future message, then you know what to do. Be careful where you go. Hopeless, pessimistic, despondent, defeated. I think this is about the divine masculine that is realising they're in love, wanting to reach out, burn desire. So this can be completely separate from what I just channeled. That could have just been a very heavy message that came in for whoever. And remember, I do actually feel it's past energy, but it can still be present in future for others. But the current main collective of divine masculines are feeling hopeless and sad. Wow, not very good, is it? Hopeless and sad and discouraged. Heartened and moulded, it's that one again. The one where I've said it's like, oh yeah, and then look, I've just said, look, that's maybe like a father-daughter, but I always feel it's like two twin flames, but that could kind of fit what I just said. But basically it's like it's in reverse. So someone's feeling hopeless, sad and discouraged and resentful and offended, indignant and bitter and vulnerable. Defenseless, unprotected, helpless and trapped. Oh my god, imprisoned, cornered and stuck. Right, so am I picking up on somebody that is trapped on my pregnancy? I mean, how can I read that any other way? That's how I'm reading it. That's hopeless, sad, vulnerable, resentful, discouraged and trapped. That's the way I'm reading that. So if that's not you, or that you don't feel that's your person, this isn't yours. And I always say, whenever these ones come out, which isn't all the time, you can't assume that if any of this went on in your dynamic or whatever, you can't assume that that's the thingy, you know. But that's why I use the cards, because if I was just standing saying this shit, you know what I mean? But it's coming out with the cards, right? So anyway, what have we got? Twin flame union. That's interesting, actually. They do want me to show that. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. That feels like the loved ones in spirit that are flocking around to protect someone. Right, I kind of don't want to make this anymore. I didn't realise it was going to be this deep, but I never know what's going to come out. I'm an open channel, so it just floods in. So what about this twin flame union? Heart, body, mind and soul. What do we need to know about this? This could be 3 different situations, or it could be like a timeline. But currently... It's not currently either, but you know what I mean, whenever this happens, that this is something you need to know about. It does feel like a twin flame union is from... It's like they're stopping me from... Right, so it's 33 minutes as well, which is forgiveness, divine masculine energy. I'm almost stopping myself from saying my twin flame union is imminent, because I don't like saying that, because then some people might get confused and think, oh my god, fuck, it's now. It's not necessarily now real time, it's just when this happens it'll all sort of go down like this, but it's only because of that and then the reaching out. There is I do feel this is about a twin flame. I do feel something is close though for someone watching this. What do we need to know? Yeah, trust all will be well. So I do feel, because of what I said about the bed analogy, like you're going to be airing your differences soon for someone. And then look at what I've just tapped into. It could be like 2 people sharing. They're really I mean, that's particularly negative, but they're really painful situations that some people have went through with karmic partners. Burning desire, flames of passion ignite. Embrace the flow of life. But look, twins, Gemini moon, and it's a moon in Gemini now. It's time to release negativity. I did think that was weird. I was describing it as negative. Look, release the negativity. It is that. It's about someone's falling in love now, but after going through really negative situations and working hard to like it's something like working hard to not assume that everybody else is going to hurt them or hurt you if this is for you. And I think we can, this is what I mean. I think we can all, this is an interesting deck to get guided to. I think we can all resonate with that in some way. You can't, not everybody has, and this is what's kind of interesting. Like, when I studied my counselling course, right, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but I shared bits and bobs of my life experience, and I was only, I'd only just turned 30 at the time, right? So, yeah, so it was like, fucking, that's scary. It was 10 years ago. Oh my God. Look at that mountain of different cards that nearly fell. But the reason why I'm saying this is that, there was people in tears listening to my story. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. I just picked that up from the Floor of Truth. And long story short, what I'm trying to say is, when I was telling my story, right, which you got broke down into groups of 6, I think it was, there was a couple of people that were ages with me, and then there was a couple of people that were like, like 20 years older and stuff like that, 15 years older, blah, blah, blah. But they were all in tears. And that's one of the moments I had when I realised not everybody has as painful experiences as me in life. Because this is people from all walks of life, all cultures, all ages, some similar ages. And you know what I mean? So it was like people did share painful stories, but it was, so that was quite an eye-opener, because I just was like, oh, but everyone goes through this shit. And it's like, no, some people actually don't have the same amount of drama as you might have, or you know what I mean. So, and that's when you sort of when you heal and you start to untangle yourself from stuff, you really do when you find that peace, you really want to hold on to it. Right, anyway, so Twin Flame Union, trust all will be well, and of course the cards fly on the ground. What's this say? Rest. Oh yeah, rest, because oh my God, look at that. Get your rest in, because you've got a Twin Flame Union and joyous fun coming. That's hilarious. Reminds me of the end of that film. That card always reminds me of the end of Greece. And remember, I always say that's about Twin Flame Ascension. Flying away. Right, I'm done. Guys, what are the chances that I'm saying that and that is on the floor? What the fuck is... That's got to be the thumbnail. That's crazy. That's probably the best thumbnail. I'm mind blown. This is what I never get bored of being like this. There's me sort of, looks like I'm, if you were new, we all know this, if you're not new, we know that this is part of how my channeling works, but looks like I'm just blathering on, talking a load of old stuff. And because that's not even the deck I'm using, but it was just, it was round the other way, and and then also look, yeah, there's a new beginning, like there's a passionate new beginning coming. I did say that, I felt that's really close for someone. Wow. Powerful. Right, okay, so we'll put that there. And then what have we got for the second pile? Burning Desire. And also it is Moon in Gemini now too, so this could still make sense for that. Someone's burning desires guiding them to do something in Moon in Gemini. Are you kidding me? So we've got rest again. I feel like the rest, I've already said how the masculine's feeling. And I feel the rest is coming out for the feminine. Like, you might do aromatherapy, you might already do stuff like that, or you're being guided to burn some oils. Listen, drop into your feminine. Someone's got a burning desire and they're coming in. But that's falling in love. Someone's releasing the negativity. What have we got to go with that? And then I'm going to end this video. Very interesting video. Someone's been taking life one day at a time, and now life is a song, sing it. And I did, yeah, and the advert came on about the song. Which, let's hope that doesn't fuck up the video, if you know what I mean. But, right, what about this reaching out? Let's find something about that. Oh well, this has turned out to be quite an exciting one, dark and exciting. So just take that on board. It might be that all of it is relevant, it might be bits and bobs are, but there was something really dark coming through there, so. And hydrate. Get your rest and hydrate, because you've got joyous fun of a twin flame union coming towards you. Hilarious. Yeah, you know, to be serious here, they really want me to be serious with that. It's just wise to remember, be kind for everyone's fighting a battle you know nothing about, and that goes for divine feminines and divine masculines. Like, you just don't know what people have went through in their lives, you know what I mean? Like, for divine feminines and divine masculines, like, there's I'm just going to say something that's like really kind of, it's pointing out the obvious, but it's like there's so many dark things that I've went through in my personal life that I'm not stupid, right? Some people might see me as really raw and real and vulnerable, because I am, and I own it, with the way that I share my stuff. But like, there's definitely dark things that I've went through in my life that I can't share on a public platform, and that's, you know what I mean, that full stop, end of story. So that's some divine feminines that do what I do out there, but that is also, but also divine masculines have went through hell with these sirens and whatever else you want to call it, goals. So yeah, someone's got a goal to reach out to their twin. It looks like they're going to do it because they've got the awareness, because they took the time to go within. Practice present awareness. Look, that's them doing that. That's this masculine clearing their energy work. Could be something about a Virgo, or it's just your everyday life, because look, that's really got, that looks like two different hands. And also corn is like cornucopia. It reminds me of you know, your harvest is coming in. Integrity too, flow like water, help. Somebody, oh, Virgo is help as well, and healing. Somebody could be asking for your help with something, or you could be reaching out to someone. Is there anything else? I'm tired now from all that fucking tidying up and whatever this is. And that's part of it too. Someone's absolutely exhausted. Let's use this deck. And I think it is about time I tidy this. Oh, they want you. That fits with the burning passion. Yeah, it is about time. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm saying that for... I'll go and get the burning heart card. Yeah. I can pick up on the exhaustion in this connection. But I've been saying that for ages. True twin flames are exhausted. But this one was exhausting to tap into. What a random picture. So there's something about a squirrel here. Creative solutions. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. That reminds you of when Michelle... Michelle's shaggy squirrels. Twin flame union. Too funny. Cosmic sapphire. Active honour, integrity. Speak your truth. Wow, I just said that about integrity. So there's someone's coming forward, very open and honest, look for the common humanity, invoke Lemurian light. I did feel that kind of energy. So, oh my god, look what I said about Greece. Ascension lift, prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. How random are these cards? Right, so the Lemurians are really assisting a very magical twin flame union, which I can't decide what cards to use. Ascension lift. Is it even... There's 38 and 39 I'm seeing a lot here as well. Passion. Oh god. I really don't know if that's... Whatever. There's lots of potential thumbnails. I'm going to get that deck. Right, so let's have a wee shuffle of these and then I'll bring this to a close. So this was a mixed bag. I don't expect this to resonate with everyone. I fucking sincerely hope it resonates with no one for your past, present, and definitely not future. But like I said, the reality is it's going to make sense to some. I've got Pluto 0 degrees, Pluto retrograde 0 degrees, Scorpio in the 12th house. These are the dark secrets I hold for people. So don't ever feel like people can't hold that darkness and transmute it for you, because that's my job. It makes me more sad to think people sit on experiences like this and never tell anyone, you know. Whenever I've had counselling clients, like, you know, some, not all of them obviously, but some, it's been ones like this. So I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. And I don't want to be toxic anymore. But you see now, if that fits with the other stuff, that could be somebody could have been projecting the pain that they've been subject to as well. Not always going to be the case for it, but it could be for some. And I want to hold you. So it does feel like that. It's like somebody that wants to, because I can't let you go. Somebody wants to come in and get close to you. I don't feel like I deserve you, but that's what they're saying to me. So remember, it's extreme examples I've given, but trust me, this will make sense to some watching this, and it's not exactly going to be people claiming it in the comments. But basically, that's what I mean. It was more that it was emotional abuse. Like, I feel somebody's been like, nobody would want you anyway. I'm not going to repeat all the phrases, but I'm actually hearing all the things that somebody would say to somebody, and it's really not nice at all. I'm going to sage myself after this. Like, someone's made you or your person, if this is you, feel like shit. I need to work on myself and clear my head. And I wish you were here with me, or I wish I was there with you. I always take that, I mean. And I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. And I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. But now I know we're meant to be together, and I'll wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. And I want to make things right. And that's why I'm on my way to you, because I'm sick of waiting for the phone to ring. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Holding on to the memories of us. And I should have fought for you. I'm ready to take my mask off. I'm sure this is the same order as some of the songs. And there we go again. I've been working on myself. So like I said, I cannot stress enough. Don't take the really dark parts if they don't apply. It's not going to apply for everyone, but bits and bobs of it will. But I'm just going to step aside, and that's just my job to deliver it. The lovers, twin flame union coming in. Joyous fun. Lift off. See you later.